Sustainable House Day invites you inside real homes around Australia, where you'll see practical solutions to make your home more sustainable, efficient, and climate ready.
When we moved here, we really enjoyed the green environment, and I wanted to become sustainable as part of living in Eltham, getting off gas and moving to electrification. I find it to be incredibly empowering, and we've got a pretty old home. We've been here for a long time, and the home has been here for a long time. So it's a journey that we've been on, and we've got one more thing to go. So it all started when I got an inheritance, and the inheritance allowed us to buy solar. It was something that I'd always wanted to do, and often people talk about how, oh, I don't have enough money to do that. But there are times in your life when you have got those opportunities. It might be an inheritance like I got. It might be when you get access to super. It might be when you get a good tax return. It might be when you are made redundant and you have a small pocket of money that you can put towards really a future investment. And we had those solar panels for 15 years and they were still going strong. The only reason why we got more solar panels was because we wanted to get off gas and try to run our home as much as possible off solar. So that it's been a great journey. So we decided that moving off gas would work well for us, but we knew that it wouldn't happen quickly because our whole home pretty much ran on gas. So we took it upon ourselves to go on a slowly but surely journey because we were renovating. We couldn't afford to completely get off gas straight away. So we saw it as small wins each time we replaced a gas appliance. That journey started with the electrification of our hot water system. So we were on instant hot water with gas and we replaced it using the Victorian scheme. We replaced it really, really cheaply with an electric heat pump. And it's been a fabulous change for us and really got our journey going. I would say that lifestyle-wise, the biggest change moving off gas has been our heating system. So we had gas ducted heating, which we really loved, but it was a huge user of gas in terms of the amount of gas that we were using in our home. And so that became the biggest shift in terms of affecting our lives. And we were kind of nervous about it, I suppose, because we weren't sure that we would get the same sort of warmth that we experience from gas ducted heating. Actually, it's been really terrific because we're able to only heat up the rooms that we need. So we're using reverse cycle air conditioners, and it means that only the rooms that we want to be heated get heated. And aside from that, it's an incredibly efficient heating system to use. And we've also got cooling in all of our bedrooms and lounge room as well. So interestingly, we actually had reverse cycle air conditioner in our lounge room, which we never used because I always thought of it as being really expensive. For about 5 years, I was toying with the idea of getting an EV. And really what gave me the confidence to buy an EV was a good friend of mine knew someone that was wanting someone to drive their EV while they were on holidays for 6 weeks. And it was amazing. And I just realised, wow, having an EV, it's not scary. It's not going to run out of battery life after half an hour. And it became a no-brainer to buy an EV. I was incredibly excited by it. And so much so that both my husband and I now have an EV each. And it's completely revolutionised our approach to driving and our ability to get from A to B. And it's also just a really beautiful drive. I feel like I'm a Jetson. And the solar power is now being used really effectively. The thing about getting all electric is that it is a journey. Most people don't have access to 50,000 plus to be able to electrify their homes if they're in a position like us where we pretty much didn't have anything that was electrified. So it is a journey and it's those wins. So it's looking at each win and going, wow, you know, we no longer have heating on gas. That's exciting. Or our hot water is now electrified. And it's each step that makes it more rewarding. Like getting towards a goal that you can actually achieve. If you're putting it off, then you could do what we did, which was wait for things to die. So I waited for a long time for my car to die, and it got to 22 years old and I realised, okay, my car's actually not going to die. I looked after it too well. So I ended up selling it and I bought my electric vehicle. But with our hot water system, that actually did die. So we replaced that with an electric heat pump. I would recommend replacing things as they start to die or when you're ready to replace them, and it makes it more affordable and it makes it achievable. So as much as you want to do it all at once, it is a journey.